It's unarguably the most successful year of this man's career. He is the star of the biggest hit of the year, Krish. Dhoom 2 has had an unprecedented opening, and I believe he's turned designer. My little nephew still calls him Krish, but I'm afraid I've got to introduce my guest to you today by his real name, which is Hrithik Roshan.
I think the fact that all of us, the cast, together have really put our heart and souls into the film, and it's the fact that nobody's competing against each other. You know, it's a multi-star cast film, but we all have been on each other's sides, all been on the same side, pushing each other towards a better product. I think that's the USP of.
Can you tell our viewers a little bit about what you've been through for this film?
Well, there was a lot of action in the film, as you have seen. I had to go and learn snowboarding in Dubai. I had to learn sandboarding, rollerblading, which apparently is, I think, I discovered for myself, unfortunately, that it's the toughest sport on the face of the planet, but also the most fun. Skydiving, apart from all the cable work, and yeah, it's been crazy.
Okay, well, I'm going to read out a little line from one.
Well, I disagree.
Okay, tell me about the chemistry with Aishwarya Rai then.
Well, the thing with chemistry, I believe, is that it's always inherent in the writing, and any two good actors can pull that off. You know? But it's the expression is always motivated and trickles down from the source, which is the writing, which is the scene. So it's not inherent in the reading. You know, when you read the script, when you read the scene, if it's not inherent in that, it's never going to come out. You know, no matter who the actors are.
So you think it's possible to have, for a hero and a heroine to have good chemistry, even if the script is well written and they're good actors, even if maybe they hate each other off the sets?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah. But if they're honest with their work, then yes.
Yeah. Okay, but it has to be said, Hrithik, that there are some heroines with which an actor has much more chemistry on screen than with others. So then, what has failed? Because clearly there's a lot going for the film Dhoom 2.
As I said, it's the writing that fails. If you don't see a chemistry, then I've always believed in this. That first of all, there are no bad actors. It's just bad. You see no spark, you see no chemistry, then the writing has failed, which is completely untrue where Dhoom is concerned, because the reaction that I have got everywhere is the fact that it's worked.
Okay. There has also been, of course, the whole, you would have read the write-ups about that whole kissing controversy and the Bachchans being upset about that, the kissing scene. How did you take it when you first read about it?
Well, there's just one thing to say about that kiss scene, is that my challenge in that scene was, it came from this one big condition that Suzanne had put on me when she said that if you are going to do this, you better make sure that it's the best damn kiss in the whole wide world. So the only thing on my mind was that I really have to live up to that expectation now. And yeah, that's the only reason I was tensed while watching Dhoom, is that it's got to make the grade, with her. So that went off well. So
You're not going to believe this then. Suzanne told Hrithik that if he's going to do the kiss in Dhoom 2, then it better be the best kiss ever. We're going to talk to him more about that and other. Ask Hrithik how Jodha Akbar is going. How's the shooting going?
Well, I will answer that when the time is right.
As a star with a huge, with the image and the reputation and all of that, how do you choose the products you endorse?
How do I choose?
Yeah.
Well, first, if the money is good, I'm just kidding. I have to identify with it, and it's got to have part of me in some form.
I'm told that you get pretty involved in the campaigns. I mean, the John Players guys were telling me, for instance, that you're actually designing a line of clothing.
Yeah, that was an idea that we've been working on for the past year. And it's just recently come about now, it's taken shape. So let's see how that goes. I think Jan, Feb is when the launch happens.
You know, when they told me about it, I said, look, I don't believe it. You're going to like make the sketches, you're going to show Hrithik the sketches, and you're not going, he's too busy.
Works
You're
both ways,
actually
actually.
involved.
Yeah, works both ways.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, in what are you doing actually?
Choose the aspects of style that I'm about. You know, a very individualistic approach to the whole thing. You know, so if there's something that I would never wear, a style that I would not suit me, that's rejected. You know, so that's how we went about. I of course I'm not a designer. You know, it's not something that I want to take up as a career, so I'm not even going to try and learn.
Tell our viewers what we can look forward to from you after Dhoom 2.
After Dhoom 2, yeah, well, Dhoom 2 now is as much of the past as Krish, and now it's on to the next big challenge, which is Jodha Akbar, and that should come out next year. And as you said, period, risk, all that. So it's definitely a higher mountain to climb, and hopefully, we'll have conquered it and have as much of a happy ending as I've had in the past 2 releases.
Well, those who've seen Fiza and loved it, I think would definitely want to know when you're working with Khalid Mohammed next. Has he had any scripts for you?
Well, tell him to write something. I've really missed working with him, and if he ever has something that is as brilliant as Fiza, I'd love to work with him again.